Hey guys, welcome back. It's Joseph. Quick and simple gospel. Yeshua, Jesus came to this earth, lived a perfect 33 years, was crucified on a cross for our sins, buried in a tomb for 3 days, and rose from the grave on the third day. We are saved through faith in Christ alone and by no other name. Amen. So, good morning, guys. Hope you're all doing well today. Oh man, I am in a good mood today, guys. Oh my goodness. Guys, I am so excited to do this decode. Oh my goodness. We're going to break down the Antichrist connection to the Super Bowl. And not just this Super Bowl that's coming up, but we're going to start way back in 2020 when Mahomes and Andy Reid got their first Super Bowl win together. It was Andy Reid's 222nd career win. So we're going to go way back when. This is going to be an unbelievable video. The Super Bowl video alone has 50 slides. And like I said, we're not just connecting it to this Super Bowl. We're going to connect to all kinds of Super Bowls over the years. And I have another story for you. The year of the snake began today with a stampede in India, killing dozens of people, allegedly. So we're also going to break that down today. But yeah, the big topic going to be the Antichrist connection to the Super Bowl, and it is just going to absolutely blow your mind. I was up till 3 in the morning last night putting all this together. I probably spent, I don't know, at least 10 hours on this yesterday. And this decode is, research going back to 2020. So this decode is like 5 years in the making. All right. So you should enjoy this. Let me say hello to the chat. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Disciple of Jesus. Hey, Danique. Hey, Javon. Hey, Scotty. Hey, Dougie. Hey, Scott. Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, Mariana. Guys, do me a favor. When you come in, please hit the like button. Very much appreciated. Helps out the algorithm and helps more people find the video. And also please hit the share button. That way we can get this out to more people. Hey Elena, good to see you. Hey LT, welcome to the channel. I appreciate it. Alright guys, here we go. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, this is going to be a good one. Here we go. Alright guys, give me 1 second to get all set up here. Alright, that looks pretty good. I think we're good. Alright guys, so we're going to start by talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, who of course are in the Super Bowl, and they're going to play the Philadelphia Eagles. Alright, so we're going to talk about the Eagles later, but first we're going to start with the Chiefs, and we're going to start way back when Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes won their first Super Bowl together. That was on February 2nd, 2020. 2/2/2020. All right, guys, we're going to break this down all by the numbers using gematria, which is simply letters as numerals. And once you learn the simple code of coding letters into numbers, you can see right through the scripted coded news every day. So we're going to start with the number 222. All right, and that is a huge number in this decode, as you're going to see. So the day was February 2nd, 2020, 2/2/2020. And on that day, Andy Reid, the head coach of the Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes, they won the Super Bowl, their first Super Bowl together. And Andy Reid picked up career win number 222 in his first Super Bowl victory on 2/2/2020. So right off the bat, that's kind of interesting, right? That he would get his 222nd win. He would do it by winning his first Super Bowl, and he would do it on 2/2/2020, right? Now notice the Antichrist Barack Obama equals 222. And I'm going to get back to Andy Reid and the 222 and the February 2nd and all that in a second. But first, let me talk about Obama and his connection to the number 222. Notice the Antichrist Barack Obama equals 222. Well, this Super Bowl on February 2nd, 2020, this was the first Super Bowl during the time of COVID. Remember, the first U.S. case of COVID was in January of 2020. COVID was declared a pandemic in March of 2020. So this Super Bowl was right in between the first U.S. case and when it was declared a pandemic. Now, when was it declared a pandemic? COVID was declared a pandemic March 11th, 2020. That was exactly 222 months after 9/11. Okay, so now we're heating up. This is the first Super Bowl during the time of COVID, and COVID was all connected to the number 222, right? So you got Andy Reid winning his 222nd career win as they win the Super Bowl during the time of COVID. And then just 1 month after that Super Bowl, COVID was declared a pandemic in March 11th, 2020, which was 222 months after 9/11. And they called it Wuhan coronavirus, which equals 222. And then Obama, in the year 2022, which is 222, Obama tested positive for COVID 222 days after his birthday. All right? And then here's another example. There are many examples with Obama and the 222, but here's another one. Obama back at the White House. Former president holds quiet meeting with Kenyan president. Then schmoozes at private VIP reception with Bill Clinton and Biden. So Obama was back at the White House last year on May 23rd. That was the day, leaving 222 days left in the year. The beast of Revelation equals 222. The word beast equals 222. Antichrist system equals 222. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that the 222 is connected to Obama. Now here's where it gets really crazy. Remember, I said I would come back to Andy Reid getting his 222nd career win on 2/2/2020. Well, what if I told you he got his 222nd career win on February 2nd? Right? 2/2, February 2nd. In Gematria, February 2nd equals 222. It was J-Lo who did the halftime show. J-Lo equals 222. That game was played on February 2nd, 2020. In Gematria, February 2nd, 2020 equals 2220. And what if I told you the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl 222 weeks after the Kansas City Royals won the World Series? How about that? The Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl 222 weeks after the Kansas City Royals, right? Royal like a crown, COVID crown, Corona crown, right? They won the Super Bowl 222 weeks after the Royals won the World Series, the team from Kansas City. So we're only 3 slides into this, right? That's already a lot to be a coincidence. Andy Reid got his 222nd career win and his first Super Bowl victory on 2/2/2020, the first Super Bowl in the time of COVID. Wuhan coronavirus 222, declared a pandemic 222 months after 9/11. They win the Super Bowl on February 2nd, which equals 222. February 2nd, 2020 equals 2220. J-Lo was the halftime show. J-Lo equals 222. And the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl 222 weeks after the Kansas City Royals won the World Series. Okay. Now, if your mind isn't blown yet, let me continue. Because the one Super Bowl that Patrick Mahomes lost, he lost to my former favorite team. Thank God for waking me up. But if you guys didn't know, I used to be a huge Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan up until 2019 when God woke me up. And there's a whole organic side to this. God was showing me the number 222 everywhere starting in 2019. I still see that number like every day. Long story short, it's just crazy how all of this lines up, and I'm the one to like show you guys this stuff, and I have a huge connection to the Buccaneers and the number 222. So anyways, that's just the organic side. Let me continue on. The one Super Bowl that Patrick Mahomes lost, remember he's 3-1 in Super Bowls. The one Super Bowl that Mahomes lost, he lost the Super Bowl 222 days before his birthday. Are you kidding me? Notice Buccaneers Super Bowl equals 222. That was Super Bowl 55 where Brady had the 201 yards like Event 201. And then the Bucs went to the White House on the 201st day of the year. I'll get to that later. By the way, that was Super Bowl 55. Satan equals 55. But you're telling me on top of all the 222 stuff we've already talked about with the Chiefs, the one Super Bowl that Patrick Mahomes lost, that was on February 7th, 2021. And he lost the Super Bowl 222 days before his birthday. So I'm making the connection to Patrick Mahomes, the number 222, and the Antichrist, Barack Obama, right? Well, give me 1 second to pull up this other slide here. What if I told you Patrick Mahomes and Dan Marino are tied for the most career passing touchdowns by a quarterback younger than 29 with 222 touchdowns? That's right, folks. Patrick Mahomes has an NFL record for the most career touchdowns under the age of 29. The number just happens to be 222. And you know when he threw his 222nd touchdown? He did it in game number 98. All right? And that was against the Cincinnati Bengals, which I'll get to later. Big connection there with the number 323. But first, let's just focus on the 222 and the 76. Because the same day that he threw for touchdown number 222, he picked up win number 76. And Barack Obama equals 76. All right, so I want to point that out. We'll get back to this slide later when we talk about the number 323. So let's move on. So the only Super Bowl Mahomes lost, right, it was 222 days before his birthday against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. Well, that year, the year of that Super Bowl, that was Tom Brady's first year with the Buccaneers. And Tom Brady that year picked up win number 222 as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Remember, Buccaneers Super Bowl equals 222. So the year that the Buccaneers won the Super Bowl, right? Remember, this is also during the time of COVID, right? And there's another big 222. Remember, Mahomes, the only Super Bowl he lost was against Brady, 222 days from his birthday. And that was the same year that Brady picked up win number 222, and he did it as a Buccaneer with the Skull and Bones team. Well, what if I told you when Tom Brady announced he was coming out of retirement to go back to the Buccaneers? Remember, Brady retired, and then he came out of retirement? He came out of retirement, guys, on March 13th, 2022. It just happened to be 222 days after his birthday. Are you kidding me? Everybody hit that like button, please. You're telling me Tom Brady came out of retirement 222 days after his birthday? Okay, let's continue on. Last year, the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl, right? And I told you that last year's Super Bowl was all connected to Obama. Well, who caught the game winner in the Super Bowl last year. The guy who caught the game winner for the Chiefs in the Super Bowl last year was Kerry Nicole Hardman Jr. And his birthday is 222 days from Barack Obama's birthday. Is it all a coincidence, guys? I can't make this stuff up if I wanted to. All right, so the guy who caught the game winner, his birthday is 222 days from Obama's birthday. Like the Antichrist, Barack Obama, the Beast of Revelation, Beast, Antichrist system, Order out of Chaos, As above, so below, they're all 222. And the guy who caught the game winner, Nicole Hardman, his name is Kerry Nicole Hardman Jr., but he goes by Nicole Hardman. Nicole Hardman, 68, like Antichrist, okay? So his name equals Antichrist on top of the 222 connection. B system, 68. Barack Obama equals 68. So he goes by Nicole Hardman, but notice his first and last name is Kerry Hardman, which equals 666. I mean, wow. And remember, when he caught the game winner, remember he said he blacked out, and Obama's movie came out, Leave the World Behind, about a blackout. That movie came out before the Super Bowl. And long story short, Kerry Nicole Hardman Jr. caught the game winner. I told you guys going into that Super Bowl that it would be all about the number 192. Remember? Why did I say that? Because Super Bowl 58 was 192. Usher Raymond IV, 192. Leave the World Behind, 192. Leave the World Behind ends in the Commodus bunker. Commodus died in the year 192. Great Tribulation, 192. Obama equals 192. That Super Bowl was 192 days after Obama's birthday, guys. Hello. Yeah, that was February of 2024. Remember, Leave the World Behind came out in December of 2023. Right? December 8th, 128. Like White Lion. Like Power Grid. We ain't going to get into the 128. Anyways, that Super Bowl was 192 days after Obama's birthday. Obama 192. The guy who caught the game winner, Kerry Nicole Hardman Jr., 192. And where did he play high school football? In Elbert County, where the Georgia Guidestones were. How about that? Isn't that crazy? So let's talk about Andy Reid again. Remember, Andy Reid picked up win number 222 on 2/2/2020, right? Well, let's look at the birthday of Andy Reid. His birthday is 3/19, March 19th, 3/19. The one Super Bowl that he and Mahomes lost to my old team, the Buccaneers, the score of that game was 31-9, 3/19. Okay? What if I told you Andy Reid was born 3 years and 19 weeks before Obama? 3/19. And what if I told you Lucifer equals 3/19? Oh yeah, Mahomes equals 3/19. Are you kidding me? This is crazy stuff, guys. The only Super Bowl that Andy Reid and Mahomes lost was the one to the GOAT, allegedly, right? Tom Brady. And the score just happened to be 31-9, 3/19, which is Lucifer, 3/19, which is Mahomes, 3/19. And Andy Reid was born 3 years, 19 weeks before Obama, born on 3/19. That's crazy stuff. So Lucifer equals 3/19, right? Lucifer also equals 3/23. And wait till you see how I connect this one. Andy Reid's birthday and Barack Obama's birthday are 32 weeks and 3 days apart. 3/23. Barack Hussein Obama, 3/23. Lucifer, 323. Now hold on a second. I got another 323 for you. Here you go. Remember earlier when I told you it was in his 98th career start where Patrick Mahomes threw for touchdown number 222 to tie that record, and he got win number 76 when Barack Obama equals 76? Well, the same day that he threw for touchdown number 222, that was September 15th, 2024 against the Bengals. He just happened to do that 323 days before Obama's birthday. Are you kidding me? Barack Hussein Obama 323, Lucifer 323. You ready for this headline? Andy Reid accidentally called Biden Obama during Chiefs White House visit. No gematria needed for that headline. Although, of course, Andy Reid does equal 44, and Obama was number 44. I mean, I just can't even believe what I'm sharing. Andy Reid accidentally called Biden Obama during the Chiefs' visit to the White House. I'm sure that's a coincidence. I'm showing you this whole thing is connected to Andy Reid and how it all started with win number 222 during the time of COVID on February 2nd, 2020. And they go to the White House and he accidentally calls Biden Obama. Wow. And Andy Reid equals 44. Obama number 44. Well, who's another big star for the Chiefs? Travis Kelce, who's dating Taylor Swift, right? Travis Kelce has the 44. What if I told you Patrick Mahomes was born 44 days after Obama's birthday? Patrick Mahomes was born 44 days after Obama's birthday. And Patrick Mahomes won his first Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54, on February 2nd, 2020. 2 plus 2 plus 20 plus 20 equals 44. So Mahomes won his first Super Bowl on a day with 44 date numerology. Now, just in case you think I'm a crazy person and everything I said today is a coincidence, Patrick Mahomes was born 10 months and 18 days before Obama's birthday. 10:18. Luke 10:18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Guys, Patrick Mahomes won his first Super Bowl in 2020. That was the first Super Bowl after Event 201. Event 201 was held on 10/18. Obama is the clone of Akhenaten, and Akhenaten was the 10th ruler of the 18th dynasty. You know how Obama's movie has a big theme of Friends? And the last episode of Friends? Yeah, the last episode of Friends is Season 10, Episode 18. You remember Brittany Griner with the 10/18 birthday, found guilty and sentenced on Obama's birthday? The list goes on. But yeah, 10/18, a huge number with Obama. Luke 10:18, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Strong's 1300, Barak, lightning. Strong's 1116, Bama, a high place. All right, so Patrick Mahomes was born 10 months and 18 days before Obama's birthday. Huge number with Obama. Kansas City equals 32. Chiefs equals 32. Didn't they just score 32 points against the Bills to advance to the Super Bowl? Barack Obama equals 32. Dragon equals 32. Dragon, another name for Satan. Now, I'm not saying at all that the Chiefs are going to lose the Super Bowl. There's actually a very good narrative for them to win, connected to the Eagles and the number 666, which we'll get to. I just want to point out that it is interesting. They're playing the Eagles, and Eagles equals 32. Obama is also 32. And right now, Mahomes and Andy Reid, they're 3-1 in Super Bowls together. If they were to lose, they would become 3-2 in Super Bowls. But I'm not saying that's going to happen at all, and absolutely do not gamble. I just want to show you the connection to Obama. That's all I'm trying to do here. Kansas City, 32. Chiefs, 32. Barack Obama, 32. Dragon, 32. Obama, 32. Kansas City Chiefs equals 64. Barack Hussein Obama, 64. The Antichrist, 64. Guys, I'm 25 minutes into this decode, and I've already shown so much mind-blowing information. You're telling me on top of everything I've already shown you, Kansas City equals Barack Obama? Chiefs equals Barack Obama? Kansas City Chiefs equals Barack Hussein Obama and the Antichrist. And guys, please do hit that like button. We got 100 watching and 66 likes. This took a lot of work, so if you guys could please hit the like button, it would be very much appreciated. So there was a Super Bowl parade shooting after the Chiefs won the Super Bowl last year. You remember? I'm going to show you how that whole parade shooting for the Chiefs was connected to Obama. The lead suspect in the Chiefs parade shooting was Dominic M. Miller. Dominic M. Miller, 229, Super Bowl parade 229, Chiefs parade 229, Barack Obama 229, all in the same cipher. Dominic M. Miller, the main suspect, 149 like Antichrist 149. Obama was born on the day leaving 149 days left in the year. Dominic Miller. The one victim, if you remember, was Lisa Lopez Galvan, killed by Dominic Miller. Dominic Miller, 80. Lisa Lopez Galvan, 80. Chiefs Super Bowl, 80. The Antichrist, 80. Satan equals 80. Now here's where it connects directly to Obama, and it can't be argued with. So the one victim is Lisa Lopez Galvan, and all the articles wanted you to know that a linebacker, Drew Tranquil, for the Chiefs, also encouraged people in a social media post to join him in praying for those who were wounded. Okay, so we got Lisa Lopez Galvan, the one victim, and then we got Drew Tranquil and all the articles telling people to pray, right? Check this out. Obama's birthday, August 4th. That parade shooting was February 14th, 2024. It was 172 days before Obama's birthday. Look at this. Go ahead and tell me I'm crazy. Kansas City Chiefs, 172. The one victim, Lisa Lopez Galvan, 172. Drew Tranquil, 172. And one of their number one stars, Travis Kelce, is also 172. And you're telling me this happened 172 days before Obama's birthday, but Obama's not connected to any of this? Yeah, pretty crazy stuff, huh? But wait, there's more. Because this happened at a Super Bowl rally. Super Bowl rally, 64. Kansas City Chiefs, 64. The one victim, Lisa Lopez Galvan, 64. Remember that guy, Drew Tranquil? Yeah, he equals 64 in the same cipher. Like Barack Hussein Obama, 64, the Antichrist, 64. How old were the Kansas City Chiefs when the parade shooting happened? Oh yeah, they were 64 years old. Drop the mic. What if I told you that parade shooting happened 216 days before Mahomes' birthday, and Patrick LeVon Mahomes equals 216, and Obama was born on the 216th day of the year, and 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. Here you go. Chiefs parade shooting, February 14th, 2024. Patrick Mahomes' birthday, September 17th. Yeah. Oh, by the way, it was also 216 days before the governor's birthday, who was the governor at the time in 2024. That's a lot to be a coincidence, yet again. Chiefs Super Bowl 181. Barack Hussein Obama II. Obama's full name 181. Barack Obama 181. 3 people who were wounded and 2 who were injured were taken to University Health Truman Medical Center, according to hospital spokesperson Keith King. Look at his name. It equals Antichrist in Revelation in 2 ciphers. That's the spokesperson from the parade shooting. So currently, Mahomes and Andy Reid, they are 3-1 together in Super Bowls, right? See, 3-1. They won Super Bowl 54. That was the first one. Andy Reid's win number 222. Then they lost to the Buccaneers, right? That was the one 222 days from Mahomes' birthday. And now they're working on the three-peat. They got 2 more. But long story short, they're 3-1 together in Super Bowls, right? Why does that matter? Well, Chiefs equals 31. Obama equals 31 in the same cipher. And let's see. Like I said, Mahomes is 3-1 with Andy Reid in Super Bowls. And we know there's a big connection with Taylor Swift and the Chiefs, right? Because Swift is dating Travis Kelce. And Swift equals 31 in the same cipher. And Mahomes just won his last Super Bowl 31 weeks before his birthday. And Dragon is also 31. And then, yeah, I think I was talking about the threes here. He was looking for Super Bowl number 3. And we had this story right before the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes Sr. busted for his 3rd DWI. And then we had the 3 men who were found dead outside the Kansas City Chiefs. It says 3 men were found dead outside a Kansas City home after watching the Chiefs. So we had a bunch of 3 connections. That's why we thought Mahomes would get number 3. And he did. To go 3-1 with the Chiefs in Super Bowls. Pretty crazy, man. I've said that word crazy a lot. So let's talk about Taylor Swift. Here she is at the Super Bowl last year with her friend throwing up the devil horns. Remember that with the upside down cross? So let's just talk about Taylor Swift for a minute. Here's Taylor Swift with the 666. Probably a dude, for the record. Old Swiftie. Here's Travis Kelce with the 666. Don't forget, speaking of 666, the one Super Bowl that Mahomes and Andy Reid lost together was against the Buccaneers. Their head coach was Bruce Arians, which equals 666. I met him, by the way, back, it was probably early 2019 or late 2018 when I used to be a Buccaneers season ticket holder. I met Bruce Arians, but yeah, Bruce Arians equals 666. Okay, so check this out. We're talking about the connection between Taylor Swift and Barack Obama. Remember, I just showed you Swift equals Obama, and Swift is dating Kelce. So, Taylor Swift was born 33 weeks and 3 days before Obama's birthday. 333. Okay, why does that matter? Give me a second to pull it up. I have a couple things to say about the number 333. Okay, number 1. Patrick LeVon Mahomes III equals 333. That's the full name of Mahomes. And guess what? Obviously, the number 44 is a big number connected to Obama, right? So I was curious. I was wondering, when did Patrick Mahomes make his 44th career start? Well, he did that on Taylor Swift's birthday, on December 13th. And that means he made his 44th career start 33 weeks and 3 days before Obama's birthday. Think about that. Obama number 44. He made his 44th start 33 weeks and 3 days before Obama's birthday, when Patrick LeVon Mahomes II equals 333. Now guess what? In that same game, I'm sure it's another coincidence, Patrick Mahomes just happened to throw a 44-yard touchdown in his 44th career start. Oh yeah, this was week 14, and he threw that touchdown to Tyreek Hill for his 14th touchdown and of the year. And guess what? Obama equals 14. My goodness, people. Like, this is crazy. Oh, yeah, we're not even done with the 333s yet. So Swift is born 33 weeks, 3 days before Obama's birthday. And Mahomes' 44th start was 33 weeks and 3 days before Obama's birthday. Patrick LeVon Mahomes, the second 333. Well, what if I told you Patrick Mahomes won his first Super Bowl on February 2nd, 2020, the day leaving 333 days left in the year, man. Yep, Patrick Mahomes won his first Super Bowl on the day leaving 333 days left in the year. And what if I told you that Patrick Mahomes just advanced to the Super Bowl by beating the Bills, and he advanced to the Super Bowl 33 weeks and 3 days before his birthday. And in that game, the Chiefs took the lead with 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. And in the Super Bowl last year, Patrick Mahomes threw for 333 yards. He just advanced to the Super Bowl by beating the Bills, and he did that 131 days after his birthday. Well, back to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was born 131 days after Obama's birthday. And Super Bowl equals 131. Guys, it's like a perfect puzzle that can't be argued with. Remember, Swift equals Obama. It's just crazy. Don't forget, championship is also 131. So Kansas City is going to be in Super Bowl 59. Super Bowl 59 equals 148 and 67, like Kansas City is 148-67. So the team they're going to be playing is the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Philadelphia Eagles just picked up win number 666, as you can see. And they did that by leaving the Washington Commanders on 666 wins. So right now, currently, the Philadelphia Eagles have 666 wins all time. The team they just beat, the Commanders, have 666 wins all time. Well, notice how many losses the Eagles have. They have 665 losses. Now, this could be like the biggest ritual of all time, or it could be a trap. This could be bait. But anyways, if the Eagles were to lose in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs, their record would be 666 and 666. But regardless, they are coming into the Super Bowl with 666 wins, which is a huge deal. And notice they got to the Super Bowl by scoring 55 points, and Satan equals 55. Remember, it was Super Bowl 55 that Andy Reid and Mahomes lost to Brady, right? So they're going to be playing in Super Bowl 59. Eagles versus Chiefs equals 59. Revelation equals 59. And Revelation 3 mentions the angel of the church in Philadelphia, and it also mentions the synagogue of Satan. And remember, Satan equals 55. They scored 55 to get there. But anyways, the book of Revelation talks about Philadelphia and Satan. Revelation equals 59. And Philadelphia will be in Super Bowl 59. Now, the other 666 connection to the Eagles, they advanced to the Super Bowl on January 26th. That was the 5-year anniversary of Kobe Bryant's death. Kobe Bryant was born in Philadelphia. And I know it's a little bit fuzzy here, sorry. But the Eagles advanced to their 5th Super Bowl on the 5-year anniversary of Kobe's death. And why does that matter? Because remember, they picked up win number 666. And Kobe scored his career high 81 points in game number 666 of his career. And by the way, Mark of the Beast equals 81. Kobe Bean Bryant equals 81. That's why he scored 81 in game 666. And if you think it's a coincidence, well, he died in a helicopter, which equals 666. And if you think that's a coincidence, why on game day did the Philadelphia Eagles post a picture of a helicopter on Twitter on the same day of the game? And they said, just drop down to say Go Birds with a little black man. And Go Birds is a perfect match to killing. And Kobe was allegedly killed in a helicopter. So you tell me if all that's a coincidence. So I'm connecting Patrick Mahomes to Obama. Look at this. There's a charisma and likability factor that Mahomes has going for him that Obama had in politics too. Wow, what a quote. This is from the last Super Bowl with the Eagles and the Chiefs. Barack Obama has message for Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes after Super Bowl 57. So back to the one Super Bowl that Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes lost. It was the Buccaneers Super Bowl. Remember, that was 222 days from Mahomes' birthday. And remember the two big numbers with COVID, the 222 and the 201. So that was the game where Brady threw for 201 yards. See? Score 31-9. Like Mahomes is 319, like Lucifer 319, like Andy Reid's birthday is 319, and Mahomes was born 3 years, 19 weeks from Obama's birthday. And long story short, in that Super Bowl, Brady threw for 201 yards. And then the Bucs went to the White House on the 201st day of the year after winning the Super Bowl. And don't forget how big that number 201 is. We had Event 201, the pandemic simulation, right? Excuse me. Main sponsor of Event 201 was William Henry Gates, which equals 201. The full name of the Jesuit Pope, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, 201. The Pope lives in suite number 201 at the Doma Sancte Marte, which equals 201. The Jesuit order equals 201. That old serpent equals 201. Ignatius of Loyola equals 201. That's the founder of the Jesuit order. Catholic Pope equals 201. The Georgia Guidestones went down 201 days from the Pope's birthday. We just had Preparing for Disease X, another pandemic simulation, which was held exactly 201 weeks after COVID declared a pandemic and 201 days from Obama's birthday. So yeah, 201, a big number. I don't think it's a coincidence. The one Super Bowl where Mahomes and Andy Reid lost, Brady just happened to throw for 201 yards during the time of COVID. Remember, that was the Buccaneers Super Bowl in their home stadium where their fans couldn't even go. They only allowed like a certain number of fans. They had to wear a mask and all this stuff. Of course, Brady threw for 201 yards. Are you kidding me? And then we covered this earlier. Now, this is some of the pictures that I had out of order, so some of the stuff is repetitive. But yeah, we talked about this number earlier. Andy Reid's birthday, 319. And the one Super Bowl they lost was to the Buccaneers, 31-9. And Mahomes, 319. Lucifer, 319. Andy Reid was born 3 years, 19 weeks from Obama's birthday. We talked about this already, so we might have gone through it. We talked about this. Oh, okay, this is new information that we haven't talked about. The number 234. Okay, so back to Mahomes' 44th career start. And it's week 14, which is crazy because Obama equals 14, and Obama was number 44. So Patrick Mahomes had his 44th career start against the Dolphins. It was December 13th, 2020. He had his 44th start 234 days before Obama's birthday. Patrick LeVon Mahomes III equals 234. Wow. And Taylor Swift was born 234 days before Obama's birthday. Patrick LeVon Mahomes II, 234. Patrick Mahomes just beat the Bills to advance to the Super Bowl, and he did that on January 26, 234 days before his birthday. Patrick LeVon Mahomes II, 234. I think we covered this earlier. And that is it, guys. Wow. Look at that, 44 minutes. I'm 44 minutes into the video, and I just finished it, guys. Wow. Now, don't go away yet. I have a whole nother decode for you. And if you're coming in late, we are going to recap this whole thing as quick as I can. But wow, can you guys believe what I just showed you? The 44 connection, the 1018 connection, the 222 connection, the Swift connection. Oh my goodness. Wow. And all credit to God. I wouldn't know anything if it weren't for God. So I'm going to come back to this in a few minutes. I have a few other things to talk about first. We have a big story today. Remember, today is the first day of the year of the snake, and we have a big story out of India. There was a stampede that killed dozens of people. All right, we're going to get to that in a second. Here it is right here. Before we get to that, there was one thing in my decode yesterday that I forgot, and I want to show you that. But before we do that, here, since we just got done talking about the 222, remember Andy Reid picked up win number 222 on February 2nd, right? It was 2/2/2020, right? Just in case you think this stuff is a coincidence, let me show you how it carries over to multiple sports, this code. I talked about this yesterday. I just want to talk about it again briefly. Okay? Remember, Andy Reid picked up win number 222 on February 2nd, 2020. This guy had this stat line on February 2nd, 22. So 2222. Desmond Bain, who wears the number 22, he shot 22.2% from the field with 2 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 2 fouls, and 2 turnovers, and he did it on 2/2/22. February 2nd. February 2nd equals 2/2/2. He wears the number 22. His last name is Bain. Bain equals 22. This guy had that stat line, guys, on February 2nd, 2022, right? Look at his birthday. His birthday is June 25th. He had that stat line 222 days after his birthday on February 2nd. So, I mean, it is just undeniable, the stuff I'm showing, guys. And that's why I'm on YouTube channel number 14, because I'm showing you stuff like this. I mean, just imagine if they didn't delete my channel 14 times. Remember, back in August, I had 18,000 subs. And before that, I got up to 15,000. We'd probably have 100,000 people on this channel if I didn't get deleted and censored constantly. And that's all credit to God. Okay, here's the one thing that I missed yesterday. We talked about the Indiana man who Trump pardoned. He was shot during a traffic stop. Okay, here's the one thing I missed. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. I've been talking a lot today. Hold on. And guys, when you come in, please hit the like button. Very much appreciated. Okay, so there was an Indiana man who Trump pardoned for January 6th, and he was shot and killed on Sunday. And I'm saying this is huge predictive programming for the soon Trump assassination. Okay? And here's what I missed. The guy was shot on Sunday, which was January 26th, Trump's birthday, June 14th. So he was shot 7 months and 13 days after Trump's birthday. There's your 7/13, right? Donald Trump was allegedly shot in Butler on 7/13. So that's what I missed. And here's the other stuff I had. He was shot 6 months and 14 days after Butler. Look at that. What's 6/14? That's Donald Trump's birthday. So that's crazy, right? 7 months, 13 days after Trump's birthday, that's when Butler happened. And it was 6 months and 14 days after Butler, which is Trump's birthday. Again, it's like a perfect puzzle. And he was killed 139 days before Trump's birthday, and pardoned equals 139. This is a guy that Trump pardoned. And Indiana has the 47, like Trump 47, President 47. Trump just became the 47th president. And then this is during a traffic stop, which is 133 and 52, like President 133, 52. And then Indiana 52, traffic stop 52, President 52. His name was Matthew Huddle 176, like Donald J. Trump 176. And the shooting happened 44 weeks after the governor's birthday. Indiana man 44, shooting 44. And he was killed by a Jasper County deputy. Notice his name, Matthew Huddle equals Jasper County in 2 ciphers. But anyways, this was the main point I wanted to show you. I missed this yesterday, and someone let me know in the comments, so thank you for letting me know. But yep, there it is, the old 7/13, which is Butler, and the old 6/14, which is Trump's birthday. Okay, now for the Stampede in India. This right here, if the first decode today didn't blow your mind, this one should do the job, because what you're about to see is undeniable. Here we go, guys. They're bringing in the year of the snake with a bang. Dozens feared dead or injured after stampede at massive Hindu festival. This article from today, January 29th. All right, guys, let's start up at the top. The year of the snake began today on January 29th. The 29th day of the year. We get a stampede at a Hindu festival on the first day of the year of the snake. Here we go. Today is the 29th day of the year. In Gematria, stampede equals 29. Hindu equals 29. The snake equals 29. Masonic is also 29. And it says here, many people were feared to have been killed early Wednesday after millions of Hindu pilgrims at the Maha Kumbh Mela, a huge festival in the Indian city of Prayagraj. I know I'm butchering those names. Long story short, the name of the festival, Maha Kumbh Mela, equals 109. That's the 29th prime number. That's the 29th prime number on the 29th day of the year, the first day of the snake year, the snake 29, Hindu festival, Hindu 29, stampede 29. I mean, wow. Wow. That's just crazy. We get a stampede, which equals 29 on the 29th day of the year. As the snake year begins, Hindu 29. It's crazy, man. Now, just in case you thought that was a coincidence, we're going to drop the mic on this one. Because the word stampede is a perfect match in every cipher to the snake. And the year of the snake began today with a stampede. Drop the mic. That's right, folks. Stampede is a perfect match to the snake. The snake year began today with a stampede. Wow. And what's another name for the devil? That old serpent. The snake. That old serpent equals 201, like Hindu festival is 201. The Jesuit order 201. The full name of the Jesuit Pope, Jorge Mario Bergoglio 201, who lives in suite number 201 at the Domus Sancti Marte, which equals 201. And the Georgia Guidestones went down 201 days from the Pope's birthday. And we had event 201, right? So we're going to connect this to the Pope, Mr. 201, right? Well, what if I told you this stampede happened 43 days after the Pope's birthday, and stampede equals 43. The snake equals 43. And this happened in the city of, I'm going to butcher it, Prayagraj. Right here. Prayagraj. That's where it happened, 43. Like killing, Lucifer, Masonic, Freemasons, they're all 43. 43 days after the Pope's birthday. And speaking of Pope, Pope equals 56, like Hindu is 56. And it happened in Prayagraj, which equals 56. Like Masonic ritual is 56, and Freemasons 56, and Society of Jesus 56. And the Pope is a member of the Society of Jesus. And Hindu is 56 and 79, like Society of Jesus is 56 and 79. And what if I told you year of the snake equals 153 and 72, like Jesuit order is 153 and 72, and the Pope is a member of the Jesuit order. And speaking of the Jesuit order, it says the Kumbh Mela pilgrimage takes place every 12 years and is widely seen as the festival of festivals in the Hindu religious calendar in India, attended by a vibrant mix of sadhus or holy men, pilgrims, and tourists. This year's celebration is particularly significant as the Maha or Grand Kumbh Mela only takes place every 144 years, marking the 12th Kumbh Mela and a special celestial alignment of the Sun, Moon, and Jupiter. All right. Allegedly, this festival takes place every 144 years, and Jesuit order equals 144. Today just happens to be the day, leaving 336 days left in the year. The word Hindu equals 336. And in satanic gematria, Hindu equals 231. And today is 231 days before the Prime Minister's birthday. 231, that's a big number. Really in connection to the Georgia Guidestones. Remember, the Guidestones were 231 inches tall, and they opened 231 days from Obama's birthday. And the first rule of the Guidestones, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature, equals 231. And then they held a pandemic simulation called catastrophic contagion, which equals 231. And they held that on Ignatius of Loyola's birthday, and Ignatius of Loyola equals 231. And catastrophic contagion was also 231 weeks after COVID was declared a pandemic. Or no, that's incorrect. Catastrophic contagion equals 231. It was held 231 weeks after the Clade X pandemic simulation. And don't forget, the Clade X pandemic simulation was 666 days before COVID was declared a pandemic. And then don't forget, monkeypox outbreak equals 231, and that happened exactly 231 weeks after COVID declared a pandemic. That's why I got mixed up. The old monkeypox outbreak declared. Yep, that was Tedros. Remember, Tedros declared monkeypox a global health emergency 201 days from his birthday? Anyways, moving on. Today is also exactly 33 weeks and 0 days before the Prime Minister's birthday. Okay, so it is 231 days before the Prime Minister's birthday, Hindu 231. It's exactly 33 weeks before the Prime Minister's birthday. Masonry, 33. The highest degree of Masonry, the 33rd degree. And we also get the news about the Hindu festival today on a day with 75 date numerology, 1 plus 29 plus 20 plus 25, 75. Like Hindu festival, 75. New World Order, 75. Order out of chaos, 75. And here's the key points here. You're telling me on the first day of the snake year, on the 29th day of the year, we get a stampede at a Hindu festival. Stampede 29, Hindu 29, the snake 29. And this is at the Maha Kumbh Mela, which is 109, the 29th prime number. And Stampede is a perfect match to the snake. I mean, wow, we get a stampede on the first day of the snake. And Hindu festival 201, like that old serpent, 201. That old serpent, right? The snake in the garden. All right, guys, that is it. If anybody would like to support the channel, it would be very much appreciated. I could really use the help, guys. Support is down, so if you guys could help me out, this is a lot of work. This is like 5 years of research and put together, so I would really appreciate it if you guys could help me out. Even if it's just like $5 a month or $10 a month, it adds up, it really helps, and I could really use it. So if you want to help me out, I got PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, or you can mail something, and any support is very much appreciated. And thank you to everyone who does support. All right, guys, what do you think? If you're coming in late, I'm going to run through the Super Bowl stuff again, and it's probably going to take me a second, but I want to make sure we got it all out there, and maybe somebody will have something to add. All right, guys, long story short, we're going to start back when Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, they got their first Super Bowl win together, and that was on February 2nd, 2020. Andy Reid got his 222nd career win and his first Super Bowl victory on 2/2/2020. And this was the first Super Bowl during the time of COVID. Remember, the first U.S. case was in January 2020, declared a pandemic in March of 2020. Okay, and we know COVID was all about the number 222, right? So that's the first part. Andy Reid got win number 222 in his first Super Bowl victory on 2/2/2020. And remember, COVID was declared a pandemic 222 months after 9/11. Wuhan coronavirus equals 222. We had Obama test positive 222 days from his birthday. Then don't forget, the first U.S. case of COVID was 222 days from Trump's birthday. And Trump equals 222. And Trump just won the election 222 days before his birthday. All right, don't forget the 222 also big with Trump. But anyways, don't forget Obama was at the White House on the day leaving 222 days left in the year. They just released Squid Game 222 days from Obama's birthday, and Squid Game connected to Obama in a big way. All right, so back to Andy Reid and the 222 game. So when Andy Reid got career win number 222 in his first Super Bowl victory on 2/2/2020, that was on February 2nd. And notice February 2nd equals 222. And it was on February 2nd, 2020, which equals 2220. And the halftime show was J-Lo, which equals 222. And the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl 222 weeks after the Kansas City Royals won the World Series. And Royals, like a crown, like Corona means crown, right? So there's another connection. 222. The one Super Bowl that Andy Reid and Mahomes lost was against Tom Brady, the GOAT, right? And they lost the Super Bowl 222 days before Mahomes' birthday. And give me a second. And if we go over here, it says that Patrick Mahomes and Dan Marino, they share a record for the most passing touchdowns by a quarterback under 29. And the record is 222 touchdowns. And he threw touchdown number 222 in game number 76. Or not game 76. It was game number 98, but it was his 76th win. Okay? When he threw touchdown number 222, he picked up win number 76. And that matters because Barack Obama equals 76. Remember Obama's movie Leave the World Behind starts out with a 76 on the coffee cup. Then they got to take exit 76 to get to the vacation house. The Guidestones went down on 7/6 on George W. Bush's 76th birthday. Member of Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones equals 76. The Guidestones opened on 3/22/1980. They were built under the alias R.C. Christian, which equals 76. R.C. Christian is also a perfect match to Pope Francis in 3 out of the 4. And then don't forget Obama's book, A Promised Land, equals 76 in that cipher. So 76, big number with Obama. He just happened to get touchdown number 222 when he picked up win number 76, right? So back to the 222 connections. That one Super Bowl they lost was to Brady. That was Brady's first year with the Buccaneers. That was the same year that Brady picked up win number 222 as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. And that was an NFL record, most wins ever in a regular season. 222. That same year. And then Tom Brady came out of retirement 222 days after his birthday. Okay? And then the Super Bowl last year, the guy who caught the game winner for the Chiefs won the Super Bowl last year, the guy who caught the game winner, Kerry Nicole Hardman Jr., his birthday is 222 days from Obama's birthday. And Nicole Hardman equals Antichrist. His first and last name is Kerry Hardman. His name's Kerry Nicole Hardman Jr., but his first and last name, Kerry Hardman, equals 666. I told you guys the Super Bowl last year would be all about the number 192 because it was the Super Bowl after Leave the World Behind, which equaled 192, and the Super Bowl was 192 days after Obama's birthday, and Obama equals 192, and Super Bowl 58 equals 192, and halftime was Usher Raymond IV, which was 192, like Leave the World Behind 192, which ends in the Commodus bunker. Commodus died in the year 192, and Great Tribulation 192. So this guy caught the game winner, and he blacked out. He said when he caught the game winner, he blacked out. Obama's movie is about a blackout. And look at his name, Kerry Nicole Hardman Jr., 192. We've talked a lot about the Guidestones today. This guy played high school football in Elbert County, Georgia, where the Guidestones were. Okay? By the way, the Guidestones were in Elberton, Georgia. Elberton equals 44. Georgia equals 44. Obama number 44. Now back to Andy Reid, the head coach. He was born on 3/19, which is Lucifer, right? And he was born 3 years and 19 weeks before Obama. And the one Super Bowl that they lost was to the Buccaneers 31-9. And then Mahomes is also 3/19, like Lucifer. So the 3/19 is big. Barack Obama and Andy Reid, their birthdays are 32 weeks and 3 days apart, 323. Barack Hussein Obama, 323. Lucifer, 323. And then I got another 323 around here. Here it is. When Patrick Mahomes threw for his 222nd touchdown, that was against the Bengals, and that was 323 days before Obama's birthday. Barack Hussein Obama and Lucifer, 323. And look here, Andy Reid accidentally called Biden Obama during Chiefs' White House visit. And of course, Andy Reid equals 44, like Obama's number 44. And the other star for the Chiefs, Travis Kelce, his name equals 44. And Patrick Mahomes was born 44 days after Obama's birthday. And Mahomes got his first Super Bowl win on a day with 44 date numerology. And Patrick Mahomes was born 10 months and 18 days before Obama's birthday, which connects us to Luke 10:18, which is all about Obama. And then Kansas City equals 32, Chiefs 32, Barack Obama 32, Dragon 32, Obama 32. They're playing the Eagles, which equals 32. Now, I'm not saying they're going to lose by any stretch, but it is interesting. If they were to lose, then Mahomes and Andy Reid would become 3-2 in Super Bowls together. But I'm not saying that's going to happen at all. And don't gamble. First of all, don't gamble on anything I say. Secondly, don't gamble in general. Kansas City Chiefs, 64. Barack Hussein Obama, 64. The Antichrist, 64. There was the parade shooting, the Super Bowl parade. The suspect, Dominic M. Miller, 229, like Super Bowl parade, like Chiefs parade, like Barack Obama. They're all 229. Dominic M. Miller, 149, like Antichrist, 149. Obama's birthday, the day leaving 149 days left in the year. Dominic Miller, 80. The one victim, Lisa Lopez Galvan, 80. Chiefs Super Bowl, 80. The Antichrist, 80. Now here's where it gets real crazy. And without a doubt, this is connected to Obama. How is it possible? Like everything else is connected to Obama, but this part would be a coincidence. Ain't no way. So the one victim, Lisa Lopez Galvan, and then you had Drew Tranquil telling people to pray, right? That Chiefs Super Bowl parade shooting was 172 days before Obama's birthday. Kansas City Chiefs, 172. The one victim, Lisa Lopez Galvan, 172. Drew Tranquil, 172. Travis Kelce, 172. That is craziness right there. And then Super Bowl rally, 64, like Kansas City Chiefs, like the name of the victim, like Drew Tranquil, like Barack Hussein Obama, the Antichrist, are all 64. And guess how old the Chiefs were when the parade happened? They were 64 years old. And the parade shooting was also 216 days before Mahomes' birthday. Patrick LeVon Mahomes, 216, which is 6 times 6 times 6. Obama's birthday, the 216th day of the year. Chiefs Super Bowl, 181, like Obama's full name, Barack Obama, 181. The spokesperson from the Chiefs parade shooting was Keith King. His name equals Antichrist. And now Mahomes and Andy Reid, they're 3-1 together in Super Bowls. And Chiefs equals 31. And Obama equals 31. And Swift equals 31, like Dragon 31. And Mahomes won the Super Bowl most recently 31 weeks before his birthday. And there's Taylor Swift with the devil horns, or her friend. There's her friend with the devil horns and the upside down cross. And there's Taylor Swift doing the 666. And there's Kelce doing a 666. And Taylor Swift was born 33 weeks and 3 days before Obama's birthday, 333. And Mahomes' 44th career start, remember Obama number 44, Mahomes made his 44th career start 33 weeks and 3 days before Obama's birthday. Patrick LeVon Mahomes III is 333. And Mahomes won his first Super Bowl on the day leaving 333 days left in the year, and he just advanced to the Super Bowl against the Bills 33 weeks and 3 days before his birthday, and they took the lead with 3 minutes 33 seconds left in the game. And in the Super Bowl last year, Mahomes threw for 333 yards. And they advanced to the Super Bowl 131 days after Mahomes' birthday, and Taylor Swift was born 131 days after Obama's birthday. And Kansas City equals Super Bowl 59 in 2 ciphers. They're going to be playing the Eagles, who are coming into the Super Bowl with 666 wins. If they were to lose, they would have 666 losses. And I'm not saying that's going to happen, so we'll see. It's going to be very interesting to see how it goes. But regardless of how it goes, they are coming into the game with 666 wins, and they just kept the Commanders on 666 wins, and they did it by scoring 55 points, and Satan equals 55. And Revelation talks about the synagogue of Satan and the church in Philadelphia, and that's in Revelation. Revelation equals 59. They're going to be playing in Super Bowl 59. Eagles versus Chiefs is 59. And the other connection with the 666 was the Eagles advanced to their 5th Super Bowl appearance on the 5-year anniversary of Kobe's death. And they advanced to the Super Bowl on January 26th. That's the day Kobe died, in a helicopter, allegedly. And Kobe scored his career-high 81 points in game number 666. Mark of the Beast, 81. Kobe being Bryant, 81. And then Kobe died in a helicopter, which equals 666. And on game day, the Eagles just happened to post this: a helicopter with a little black man, and it says "Go Birds," and "Go Birds" is a perfect match to killing, and Kobe was allegedly killed in a helicopter. By the way, "Go Birds" equals Lucifer in 3 ciphers also. Actually, no, it's a perfect match. Yeah. Here, let me type that out for you. Here. One sec. Yeah, here's another fun fact for you. The Super Bowl will be played on 2/9. Mahomes equals 29. We're in the year of the snake. The snake equals 29. Football equals 29 in the cipher. So that's interesting. But let me just show you real quick. Let's see. Because we are talking about the number 666, right? And they said, in all caps, "Go Birds." So not only does "Go Birds" equal killing, but look, "Go Birds" is also a perfect match to Lucifer, right? And this is when the Eagles picked up win number 666, scoring the 55 points when Satan is 55. But yep, there you go. Oh, and then of course, the main point, Kobe is from Philadelphia, right? That's the main point there. He's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Then we had this quote: "There's a charisma and likability factor that Mahomes has going for him that Obama had in politics too." Barack Obama has message for Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes after Super Bowl 57. The one Super Bowl they lost was against Tom Brady, the GOAT, during the time of COVID, when Brady threw for 201 yards. And then the Bucs went to the the White House on the 201st day of the year, and we had Event 201, and all the other 201s. The Son of Perdition, Barack Hussein Obama 201, That Old Serpent 201, Event 201 on 10/18, Preparing for Disease X 201 days from Obama's birthday and 201 weeks after COVID declared a pandemic. You guys know about the 201. We talked about the 319 already. We talked about all this. We covered that. And again, Also, in Mahomes' 44th career start, he threw a 44-yard touchdown to Tyreek Hill for Tyreek Hill's 14th score of the year in Week 14. Obama equals 14. And then his 44th career start was also 234 days before Obama's birthday. Like Patrick LaVon Mahomes, a second 234. Remember Obama, number 44. And Taylor Swift was born 234 days before Obama's birthday. Patrick LaVon Mahomes, a second 234. And Mahomes just advanced to the Super Bowl against the Bills, and he did that 234 days before his birthday. Like his full name is 234. But, yep, that was it, guys. The main point here, there ain't no way all this stuff's a coincidence. I mean, the 222 is off the charts. I mean, it is just off the charts. And then on top of all that, he threw his 222nd touchdown, which is the record, right? And he did that to pick up win number 76 when Barack Obama's 76. So, long story short, the whole career of Patrick Mahomes has been scripted. You know, the one Super Bowl he lost was 222 days from his birthday, and that was the year against Tom Brady where Tom Brady picked up win number 222, and then Brady came out of retirement 222 days from his birthday. And then the guy who caught the game winner last year, his birthday's 222 days from Obama's birthday. And you got the big 319 connection. Got all the 44s, Andy Reid, Travis Kelce. Mahomes born 44 days after Obama's birthday. The 1018 connection, Mahomes born 10 months, 18 days before Obama's birthday. Kansas City equals Barack Obama. Chiefs equals Barack Obama. Kansas City Chiefs equals Barack Hussein Obama. The parade shooting. I mean, the parade shooting's undeniable. Between the 172 here, 172 days before Obama's birthday, the victim's name 172. Kansas City Chiefs 172. And then, you know, Super Bowl parade and Chiefs parade equal Barack Obama. It's too much, guys. It is too much for all this to be a coincidence. Chiefs equals Obama in multiple ciphers. Or, not just the one cipher. But Chiefs is also 32, like Obama's 32. That's what I meant. So Chiefs 31, Obama 31. Chiefs is also 32, like Obama 32. But yep, absolutely undeniable. The 666 connection with the Eagles and the Commanders, and the Revelation connection about the church in Philadelphia, the Synagogue of Satan, the Kobe connection, the helicopter. Andy Reid called Biden Obama. So, yep, you put all that together, guys, I think it's pretty undeniable. But yep, it all started right here. Andy Reid got win number 222 in his first Super Bowl victory, in the first Super Bowl during the time of COVID, which obviously was all connected to the 222. He did it on 2/2/2020. COVID declared a pandemic 222 months after 9/11. The first U.S. case was 222 days from Trump's birthday. Wuhan coronavirus 222. Obama tested positive 222 days from his birthday. And then Andy Reid got win number 222 to win their first Super Bowl on February 2nd, which equals 222. And then February 2nd, 2020 is 2220. J-Lo 222 did the halftime show. And again, the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl 222 weeks after the Kansas City Royals won the World Series. You know, Royals like a crown, like Corona means crown. And this was the first Super Bowl during the time of COVID. I mean, it's pretty crazy. And then the very next Super Bowl, that was Super Bowl 55, where he lost 222 days before his birthday. And he holds the record for most touchdowns under the age of 29, and the number's 222. Are you kidding me? And the year that he lost to Brady, that's the year Brady picked up win number 222 as a Buccaneer. And then Brady came out of retirement 222 days from his birthday. And then the guy who caught the game winner last year, his birthday, 222 from Obama's birthday, man, drop the mic. So yeah, the 222 is obviously my favorite part. It's the whole reason I have a channel. It all started with the 222. So yeah, I've been working on this for 5 years, guys, and I'm really happy to share it with you guys because it's undeniable. It really is. So anyways, let me turn this thing around. Take a screenshot of that. You know? Unreal, man. I can't get enough of it. This is like one of my favorite decodes ever, man. All right, let me turn this around. Yeah, let me give you a few more 222s. COVID vaccines is 222. Right? Let me see. COVID vaccines 222. I believe vaccine cards. Vaccine cards 222. Mandatory vaccination 222. World Economic Forum 222. When you write out event 201, it equals 222. The list goes on. But yeah, 222 was obviously the big number of the pandemic. And it's still a very big number, right? Trump just won the election 222 days before his birthday. Trump equals 222. Trump Organization equals 222. Ivana equals 222. Ivana died 222 days from her birthday. Trump's sister died 222 days from her birthday. And there was a 222-page lawsuit against the Trump Organization where he took the stand 222 days from his birthday. Trump went back to Butler 2 months and 22 days after it happened. And the list goes on. But yeah, the first U.S. case of COVID was 222 days from Trump's birthday, declared a pandemic 222 months from 9/11. Obama tested positive 222 days from his birthday. It was called Wuhan coronavirus, which equals 222. And you're telling me in the first Super Bowl in the time of COVID that Andy Reid just happened to win his first Super Bowl and get win number 222 on 2/2/2020, February 2nd, when February 2nd equals 222. And February 2nd, 2020, when you write it out, equals 2220. And J-Lo equals 222, who did halftime. And the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl 222 weeks after the Kansas City Royals won the World Series, and Royals like a crown, like Corona. I can't make that up. And then Mahomes, the only Super Bowl he loses is to Brady with the 201 yards. Remember, event 201 equals 222. And Mahomes loses his one Super Bowl 222 days before his birthday. And he holds the record for the most touchdowns under the age of 29. And the number is 222. And the Super Bowl he lost, that was the year Brady picked up win number 222 as a Buccaneer. And then Brady came out of retirement 222 days after his birthday. And the guy who caught the game winner last year, who plays for the Chiefs, his birthday is 222 days from Obama's birthday. And his name equals Antichrist. And his name equals 666. And his name equals 192. Like Obama 192. Super Bowl 58 192. Usher Raymond IV 192, who did halftime. And the Super Bowl was 192 days after Obama's birthday, right after Leave the World Behind, which equals 192, which ends in the Commodus bunker, who died in the year 192. And the guy who caught the game winner, Kerry Nicole Hardman Jr. equals 192. And he said when he caught the game winner, he blacked out. In Obama's movie about a blackout. I mean, it is the 222, the 192, Chiefs equals Obama, Kansas City equals Barack Obama. Kansas City Chiefs equals Barack Hussein Obama, the 1018 connection, the 44. the 319, the Super Bowl parade on the perfect day in connection to Obama's birthday. Andy Reid called Obama Biden. It is just the Taylor Swift. It is, I know I say this a lot. It's one of the best decodes I've ever done. It really is. And I say that a lot because the decodes are only getting better. It's not like the more decodes I do, I'm getting worse at this. I think I'm getting better. Even after 10,000 decodes, I'm still improving. So I think it's another slam dunk. So let's see. We covered the Super Bowl connection to the Antichrist. We covered the Stampede that happened in India. By the way, India equals 222, like order out of chaos, 222. And then we covered what I missed with the Indiana man that was pardoned by Trump. So I think we got it all in there. Let me check in with the chat real quick. Hey, Todd. Hey, Rare Breed. Hey, Visionary Vet. Hey, Peter. Hey, Javon. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Residue. Hey, Decoding with Cody. Good to see you, man. Can anybody think of anything I'm missing? Let me know. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Take Clips. So yeah, I'm not saying who's going to win, right? I never do that because I don't want to encourage anyone to gamble on anything. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But you know, there's narratives for both ways. So will they have the Eagles lose the game and finish with their all-time record 666 and 666? That would be pretty bold. We'll see. But you never know. Hey, Ken. How you doing? All right, guys. Well, we've gone long enough. I don't want to make it too long. But if you're coming in late, I would definitely recommend going back, rewatching this video. Remember, you can rewatch on fast forward. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. The big thing here, that 222 connection and all the connections with Mahomes and Obama and then Andy Reid and Obama, it's pretty undeniable stuff. But anyways, guys, we will leave it there for today. And thank you guys for being here today. Thank you guys for being part of the channel. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And please do me a favor on the way out. Please hit the like and the share. Very much appreciated. And as always, keep looking up. We are living in the biblical end of days. Jesus is coming very soon. I can't wait. And I will see you guys on the next video. God bless.